Try this if you have red skin and you need to color correct. This is the Erborian, their CC Red Correct. It retails for $46, and I wanted to compare it to this one right here. This is by Hero, and this is their Rescue Balm Red Correct. $12.59 versus $46. Let's say if the average is 1 fluid ounce, the Erborian is still $5 more. So you're still getting a better deal, even though it's super tiny in comparison. We're gonna see which one performs better on the skin, which one provides better color correction and coverage. Let's do it. So it's supposed to be green, a very light green. You just take your fingers and work it in. With these products, I like to take my time to make sure the capsules are popped to provide that true color correction. It's not really thick if you're comparing it to the Cicapair product. This is a little bit lighter and a little easier to blend, but it's providing instant color correction. Okay, coverage is sheer, but it still looks like my skin, but I'm a little bit more even with the redness. Let's apply the Rescue Balm by Hero. I'm curious to see if this is gonna be thick stuff. Oh, okay, not too thick. Oh, okay. This one feels a little drier, more paste-like. Yeah, this one's thicker and drier, but it has that light green tint as well. Oh yeah, this is thick. But it's blending out nice. Make sure to tap this in. This one has no scent. Erborian has a little bit of almost like an herbal scent. Wow. Okay. Apply some on the forehead. Do we see a difference? Affordable versus expensive. I honestly think they're extremely similar. If I'm going to nitpick, I prefer the consistency of the Erborian. It's easier to spread. It blends in very seamless and very fast in comparison to the Hero. It's thicker in texture and consistency, and you do have to be a little bit more conscious around the hairline. You have to spend a little more time around the hairline to make sure everything's blended in, just because the consistency is thicker. But the results, I think there's a little bit more glow and natural luminosity with the Erborian versus Hero. It's a little more blurring. So just depends on what you want. But coverage-wise, honestly, very similar. I personally don't see a difference with coverage. Now let's see with the wear test, which one outperforms the other, or if they're identical. I'll see you guys throughout the day. Quick little update with the front-facing camera on my phone. If you're hearing my kids running upstairs. This is what the skin is looking like. Again, Erborian versus Hero. I think we're still looking really good. It looks like my skin, I'm glowy. The texture looks good. I was trying to see, there were some spots right here on both sides where it's looking a little bit dry with the texture. If I have some like dry patches, but overall I think we're looking good. The redness still looks decent. It's not getting exaggerated. Sometimes my redness throughout the day, it can start getting a little bit intense, but this I think still looks really good. One thing I will say, I'm still smelling Erborian. That scent, it's a little heavy, but if you're familiar with Erborian, the CC creams, that scent is very particular. It's not bad, but I can still smell it like as of right now, and it's been at least 4 hours later. So I'm liking the way my skin is looking. Very glowy, very fresh. Looks like my skin, even up close when you look, it looks good. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm seeing a little bit of settling around my nose on both sides. I think Erborian is more. Oh, let me just soften that. 6 hours in, Erborian, Hero. I think we still look pretty good. I was asking Andre if he could see a difference. At first he's like, Erborian's looking better. And then he's like, wait, hold on. They look very similar, the characteristics of the way it's wearing down. I'm looking in the mirror and I think the redness is starting to peek through a little bit more on both sides. I will say, I think I look a little bit more dry on the Hero side. I kind of thought I would look a little bit more dry just because of that thicker, drier texture, but the differences are so minute that honestly, it just depends on what you like. I do prefer the Erborian consistency in the formula, and I like that I can layer it a little easier just because the formula feels lighter and it looks lighter on the skin, in my opinion. The Hero side, the hairline, I look closer and like around the eyebrows and the hairline, I can see that formula sitting there, versus Erborian, you can't really see the formula on the face. All right, I'll keep you guys updated at the very end of the night, but I think this is kind of what it's going to look like at the end of the night. Not much different. This is gonna conclude the quick review, the final wear test of Erborian versus Hero, the Red Correct CC creams and the Balm Rescue, I think that's what it's called, from Hero. So we have affordable versus expensive. Honestly, I think both are giving you almost identical results. Again, I was saying there's minute differences in the formula, the texture, kind of what it feels like on the skin and what it looks like on the skin. Personally, if you're looking for something to help color correct your redness, to even out the skin tone, and if you're going to wear it on its own, I would suggest go for Erborian. I like that it has SPF, and I think it's easier to layer and it looks better on the skin from like just my personal preference. But the Hero, I like the price point. I like that you can use it more so, not all over the face, but just in those specific areas. They say use it after, you know, you have acne or whatever else, like flare-ups on the skin, and it's supposed to help soothe and calm your skin afterwards, after you have those flare-ups. So I do think the Hero, it's more so for those specific areas on your face, not like a full face. You can definitely do a full face, but I think because of that formula, because of that that thicker texture, it's better to target those specific areas, not the full face. But overall, I think we're still looking pretty good. I like that it's that no makeup. It looks like your skin, but helps provide that neutralization to the redness on the face. So I appreciate both sides. Like I said, I'm impressed with the Hero. It did a phenomenal job. But I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see you next one very soon.